Greetings and welcome to another edition of
Positronic.
I'm Barry P. Cook, and hey, it's another video for me. So, what do we want to talk about? Well, last video I talked quite a bit about Supergirl. Not in too much detail, mind you, but I brought it up a lot. I said the word Supergirl quite a lot. And that night, as I was scanning around the YouTubes myself, I learned that Supergirl had been canceled after the coming season. And so people seem to have been surprised by this. I'm sort of surprised by it, but on the other hand, not really. This is a show that was canceled on CBS after a single season. And so it's basically had, or it will have had by the end of next season, 5 second chance seasons, right? And, Arrow was canceled after 8 seasons. If you can call the last season a season, it was only, I guess, 10 episodes. So, it's getting to be about that time. And what you don't want a show to do is drag on and on and on when, to the point where they've gotten repetitive or just run out of ideas. And it, as they say, jumps the shark. Melissa Benoist just had a baby, and so that's going to complicate things for her. And as a result, she very likely would have asked for more money for a 7th season if she didn't already do that for a 6th season. I don't know what her contract was, if it's up after 6, if it was up after 5. I don't know. But, when contracts come up, invariably these actors ask for more money to stay on. A lot of folks are making hay out of this in such a way that they're saying, well, the show was overly woke and overly feminist or overly, liberal or what have you. And I did talk a little bit in my last video about how there was a season, I think it was season 4, where, they went a little crazy with the messaging and hit the audience over the head. But it survived that. That's not what got it canceled, and then they dialed it back. So I don't know how true any of that is. I never saw any of that stuff on Batwoman, where supposedly it was happening every 5 seconds, according to who you listen to. I didn't really notice it. So one more season of Supergirl and done. I think it's very respectable. Like I said, Arrow only went 8 seasons, and Arrow had kind of gotten a little long in the tooth, folks. They had kind of jumped the shark around season 5. So I think 6 seasons total is probably the sweet spot, probably right where they want to be. That said, I guess Flash is going into the 7th season, and I did hear little rumblings on the interwebs about, hey, maybe this is the last season for the Flash, but there's no real reason to believe that's the case at this point that I've seen. I think the Flash is one of those shows that fortunately hasn't really run into the terribly repetitive trap that like Arrow ran into. The seasons tend to be repetitive in their overall story arcs, but like on Arrow, certain character behaviors just got repetitive, and the individual plot points got repetitive, and it was kind of not good. So I think Flash could go 8 seasons, maybe longer, who knows. I may be a little biased. I happen to be kind of a Flash fan, so that could just be my bias talking. But anyway, Supergirl being canceled, but they're getting one more season, which is excellent. So we'll get to see, hopefully, all that stuff, wrapped up. Hopefully we'll see Supergirl and, Supergirl / Kara and her good friend from the Luthor family, Lena, reconcile the differences and become strong friends once again. I would really like that. Sticking with the world of comics, there's some stuff going on at Marvel. Um, Samuel L. Jackson has been tapped to play, can you guess, in a Nick Fury series, which of course will be on Disney Plus, seeing as Disney now owns Marvel. Yay. Which I think will be good. He's great in the part. So I'm interested to see that. Although I never really thought much of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Didn't really watch it. It didn't really interest me. So I'm trying to imagine how a Nick Fury show would be different than a S.H.I.E.L.D. show, seeing as he is basically S.H.I.E.L.D. and his whole deal is running S.H.I.E.L.D. So it'll be interesting to see that. There's some speculation that it might take place in the 90s, as did Captain Marvel, which involved the Nick Fury character, but that's just speculation, so we'll have to wait and see. But I like Samuel L. Jackson. I think he's great. I like his take on the character, and I look forward to watching this show, as well as all the other shows that are coming to Disney based in the Marvel Universe. We talked a little bit about WandaVision. In the last video, we're getting a Loki show. Of course, it's going to be Captain America and the Winter Soldier. So all that stuff's coming, and I look forward to it. There are also other rumblings in the Marvelverse. The Doctor Strange 2 movie is coming, and it's going to be called Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which should be great. The first Doctor Strange movie was really good. Not sure I'm thrilled about this whole multiverse thing. I mean, I know with Doctor Strange you kind of have to do the multiverse thing, but we already kind of did that. I felt a little bit. I don't know. So we'll see. But that's coming, and there are crazy rumors which I can't give any validity to whatsoever, but I think for a point of discussion, it's interesting. There are rumors that Tom Cruise could show up as an alternate universe version of Tony Stark / Iron Man, which, love him or hate him, Tom Cruise is Tom Cruise. I mean, the man does his own stunts, okay? And he's in his 50s. So that could be interesting because he's a really big name. And apparently he was originally up for the role. One of the people that was up for the role before they ultimately cast Robert Downey Jr., so that'll be interesting. Something else that folks think we might see is John Krasinski as an alternate universe version of Captain America, because apparently he was one of the people up for the part before they cast Chris Evans. But that's way pure wild speculation. So it's very much in the realm of not likely. But again, interesting to think about. He's a good actor. I don't see him as Captain America, though. So I don't know. Why am I whispering? It's not like he's going to hear me. Anyway, so looking forward to, the Doctor Strange sequel. And whoever they might cast as Iron Man and or Captain America, because it'll be good to see the character either way. That's really all I want to talk about in this video. This is a short one, right? Usually my videos are like 15 minutes long. The last one was 33 minutes long. This is just a quick one. I wanted to get these updates in there, throw some ideas out. And now y'all can talk amongst yourselves about all of these things. I will have to catch you next time. Until then, peace and long life.